Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. Happy to have you on here. Thank you very much for joining. I see Gaines from India. Wow, man, you're far from the US. Welcome to the stream. Joanne, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys on here again. The Beast, what is up? Kevin, what's up, my man? Let's get ready to get going, guys. Let's get ready to get started here. We have a few tickers to go over this morning, but yesterday, PayPal, man, what a disappointment. I really thought this one was going to hold up here and we would get a shot at a swing trade. It didn't, so no swing trade. Yesterday was the day, that it had to hold. So now we're back in here. I think PayPal's undervalued, but apart from that, it was a good technical setup for that gap fill. So I'm gonna keep it on watch. I will be keeping PayPal on watch, see what happens there on PayPal. Let me erase these. I'll just leave the lines up there, erase those arrows real quick there. So how's everyone doing this morning? And more so, how did you do yesterday? We killed it. We killed it in the Discord on Rivian. We got Rivian puts yesterday. That was a nice trade. Speaking of Rivian, I'm definitely going to put that one on watch this morning. So let me start getting my watch list ready here. And guys, remember, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm tremendously. So if you could be so kind to help me out with that, that would be very much appreciated. Let's get ready here. All right, so let's go check in on Rivian. Rivian, yesterday, we nailed it. We nailed it in the morning. Like, we caught a good chunk of that move in the morning. I'll show you really quickly here the move we caught in the morning. So I missed this drop. I missed that drop. But it did catch an entry in here on puts with a take profit and a flat. And then did catch a re-entry in here with another couple of take profits here. So if it really came down to it, actually right here, if it really came down to it, and we go ahead and erase this second entry and just think of it as one whole trade, entry, take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, bang, that was a real good chunk of the move. And we did that one yesterday in the Discord. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. That beast with the money bag, that's right. So today, what am I gonna watch on Rivian? Well, I'm a little bit sad here as I was contemplating taking some puts overnight and I didn't because I wanted to get some that were further out expiration date wise, and they were gonna be the 140 strikes. So I'm anxious to see what those are gonna look like today. They were like 20 bucks when I was looking at them, and I was like, man, that's too expensive for this stock, So I was like, I don't want to mess with those. I'm gonna let them be. And I didn't take the swing trade. So now what I'm left with today is looking at it for day trades. And for day trades, it's very simple. And I hope it doesn't sell off going into the close. Going into the open. I'm going to be looking for this 140 zone. Okay. This 140 zone that you can see here clear as day yesterday was support. All right. I'm going to see if that, which is now showing up to be a little bit of resistance, can continue being resistance. If I can get a bounce back up into the 140 zone and it rejects and there's continued weakness in this stock, I will be looking for puts again today on this one. And I think this 135 could be a bounce area on it. And so far this morning in pre-market, we have found support right there at 135. So we got two plays on it here, possibly 140 and 135. So that means if I were to get puts in front of 140, I would definitely be taking some profits off at 135. At 135. And if I miss the 140 entry, then I will definitely be looking for 135 to be resistance. And then, you know, maybe that'll be my initial entry on it. So I'll keep that on watch there. So let me write this down. Let's put this one on the watch list as number one here, the first one. Yesterday, great trading on it. Today, looking for more downside on it. We could have downside towards, if 135 breaks down, you have 130 potential, 130 to 127. Oh, I don't know why my eyes are dry. 130 to 120, what is it? 130 to 128. There's 127.80s. So Rivian, let's write this up. Watching for more downside, 140 area resistance, and it could have 135 area support. 135, let's say 135.50 area support. So if it breaks under 135, I will be watching for that area to now be resistance, and it has room to fall to 130 to 128, right? Yeah. Area respectively. All right, so we got that one down. So what else could be out there? Well, number one, a number of stocks, but you know what? I just kind of remembered we haven't done our quote of the day. All right, we've done a bunch of the office ones, so let's not do that one. Let's do a different one. Let's get a little bit more serious. Here we go. Let's talk to Mr. Bruce Lee. All right, so there you go. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Make at least one defined move daily towards your goal. That is so true, guys. You know, for me, I like to set out, you know, kind of like what I'm going to do on the day or on the week. And then I like to have like 3 or 4 of those things be extremely easy, right? Extremely easy. Why? So that I can attack them right out the gates and knock them off my list. It builds momentum. It builds momentum. It allows me to basically be able to just like full on attack. You know what I mean? It gives me that momentum. So I like to do that. So yeah, I'm with Bruce Lee on that one. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Make at least one definitive move daily towards your goal. So whatever your goal is, you know, if it's fitness, right? Wake up in the morning, do 10 push-ups every morning. The next morning, do 15. I mean, the next week, do 15. And so on and so forth until you find yourself in the gym or in the garage, if you have a gym in the garage, or in the backyard, whatever, where you find yourself, where you ultimately want to be working out. So there you go. That is today's quote of the day. Now, let's get back to the stocks. All right, so we got Rivian on there. Let's start looking at some of these scanners real quick. RAS. Let's see if this one has some news today. If you guys have a ticker or any question, please remember to throw it up in chat for me. All right, so let's check on RAAS. All right, guys, remember we also have jobless claims today at 8:30, so we'll keep an eye out for that. RAAS, is this the correct one? Yes, it is. announces unaudited third quarter 2021 financial results. Okay, so they have unaudited. Okay, so these results are not audited. Unaudited third quarter results. Revenues were 42.9 million in the third quarter of 2021, representing a 44.3% increase year over year. Revenues from the cloud-based contact center solutions increased by 125.4% year over year. Gross margins was 43.5% in the third quarter of 2021 compared to 38.1% in the third quarter of 2020. All right, so they got some good numbers here. Let's take a look at this daily chart, see if there's anything in here that's kind of exciting. My God, this stock has gotten wrecked. All right, let's try to identify some levels. So you got some clear resistance here in front of $5, 490s. Boom. And as you can tell, it's tried to break up and over it a few times, had a little bit of a move, but it's given it up. Case in point, I'm putting these arrows here to show you. Boom. You see that? This one actually was a nice move. It was a 2-day move. Really, it was a 1-day move because it gapped up right in front of $5. It broke through it, shot up towards 7, but then look, it gave it right back. That $5 level has been a nuisance for RAAS. And right now in pre-market, where have we found resistance? Again, over 5. So we've, torn through that level and we've pulled back underneath it in pre-market. So look, I'm not looking to trade small caps today. All right. You guys know I trade everything. I'm not looking to trade small caps today. They've been trading horribly overall. There's been a couple here and there that made a move. Prague was one of them. But for the most part, there's more opportunity in Rivian and Tesla, okay, in what's that new IPO that came out yesterday for EV? SEV, right? I think it's SEV. Let me double check. Yeah, SEV. So we got to put that one on here, right? SEV. There's more opportunity in those EV sectors right now, as well as all the meta stuff, right? Like Roblox, Facebook, all these other stocks are making bigger moves. Nvidia, they're all making bigger moves. So I'm going to be more focused on those today, but I will analyze a couple of these small caps and put them on the watch list. So for this one on RAAS, we have that $5 resistance level. I'd like to see that break and hold as support. And then you do have room towards, let me erase these, whoops. You have room towards this 570, 560 area. Above that, you have room to 620. You can see previous support right there on the daily chart. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. And resistance. Okay. So that'll be the levels to watch on RAAS. And what I'll do here is I'll put it on the watch list. So RAAS with good earnings report, watching for the $5 area to hold support. Could have room to 560s and 620 area. This stock has struggled for a while at 5. Okay, so we have RVIN and now we have SEV. All right, next, let's see what else we have. I see CRDF here on the scans. Let's take a look and see if that has news. CRDF. Guys, remember to sign up for the free Discord if you're not in. Boom, link there in chat section. So CRDF. Okay, so CRDF 1 hour ago announces $15 million equity investment from Pfizer. Damn, Pfizer's been scooping up like equity in a lot of these little smaller biotech companies lately. So CRDF Oncology announces $15 million equity investment from Pfizer through its Pfizer Breakthrough Growth Initiative. Okay, so that's what they got. They got 15 million bucks. Take a look at this daily. If we were like over 10 bucks, that would be interesting, but here, not really a fan. Let's see. Got that 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average lining up right there in that 620 to 630 zone. You got the 50-day and the 100-day moving average lining up. I just don't like it, man. I don't like this daily chart. Let me see. If it's this difficult, that means it's that choppy. If it's this difficult to kind of like map out, and you guys see me map out a whole trade plan in less than a minute. If it's this difficult to map it out, more often than not, it's just choppy. You know, more often than not, it's just choppy. I'd watch the 620 zone. Okay, so I'll put this one on the back burner list. So back burner list here, we'll start that one off as well. CRDF with a $15 million investment from Pfizer. Okay, so we'll watch that. And we're looking at that 620, 630 zone because you got the 100-day, the 100-day and the 50-day moving average in that zone. And apart from that, you do have here closely by this previous support zone. Wasn't much of a support zone because it got cracked fairly easily, but nonetheless, it is a level and it's a valid level and it's been resistance as well. So we'll watch that zone. You know, it could have room. I think it's going to be a little choppy, but you do have room towards 7 and over 7. I mean, yeah, you have room right there, 720s. So boom, 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 watching the 620s area where the 50 and the 100 MA zone is, could have room towards, what is it? 7 and 720s. So 7 to 720s area. All right, so there you go. That's what we got. That's what we're looking at there on this CRDF. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. I see a bunch of new people coming through. Do me a quick solid, smash the like button for me. It really helps out. You know, the reason why you probably saw this, you saw it on the suggestion feed in your homepage because people hit the like button and it pushes the stream up. So, you know, help me out with that. That'd be great. Want to try to grow this stream here as the weeks come by. So we got Rivian, RAAS on the watch list, and then we have backburner CRDF. So now, what else do we have out here? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at Roblox. Let's take a quick look at Roblox here. Oh my God. Guys, this Roblox just keeps going. I think obviously at some point we should have a pullback into this 110 zone. And I think that's going to make for potentially a very good swing trade opportunity for a bounce play. And if it does do that, I'm going to be all over that. Guys, we got 20 people watching. Thank you very much for joining the stream. We got 16 likes. Help me out there. Smash that like button for me. It really does go a long way with the health of the stream. It really does go a long way. So throw some likes up there for me and help me out with that. So on Roblox, you know, you have to wonder. 17 likes. There we go. We're getting closer. We have to wonder, when will this chill? I thought, you guys remember on Monday, I talked about, you know, hopefully this thing would kind of like give us a little mini cup and handle pattern here, but it didn't care. It didn't care. On Tuesday, it just shot straight up to 120. And then yesterday, bang, 125. And then now here we are in front of 130. The only thing momentum wise, if we got a lot of volume off the open, is going to be watch and see if 125, 125, 126 area holds support. All right. You know, I don't think I'm going to look to trade this. I feel like it's really extended right now on the daily. So unless off the open, we get some crazy volume like that, I'm probably not going to mess with Roblox today. Okay. That's what I would say right there. And that's why I'm drawing it out for you. So that's the only thing, that's it. If we get that, then maybe, I'll push it up here, but otherwise I won't. So I'll put it up on the back burner list for now. Roblox watching for the 125 to 126 area to hold support for a push towards 130. This thing's been on a tear. Like, it's been on a massive tear. But yeah, I will definitely be watching that 110 area for the inevitable pullback for support there, potentially for a swing trade. Absolutely. Facebook. Facebook, it needs to get off that 50-day moving average. It really does. I would hate nothing more to see Facebook fall back inside of that reverse head and shoulders. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. That Roblox, just the risk reward isn't there right now. Intraday, if it gives me a setup intraday, I'll trade the setup intraday if I see that there's still momentum in the play. But I won't swing trade Roblox right now. On Facebook, I still have that open swing trade, guys. My average is 326 and change. So I'm I'm comfortable in the trade, but I'd like to see it get back above that neckline from that reverse head and shoulders pattern, right? That neckline, we broke above it a few days ago. Nice volume. We've pulled back since into the 50-day moving average and that old 340 support zone, mini resistance level on decreasing volume. So that's good to see, but I want to see it get off that level. I don't know if it's the 10-year treasury yield that's holding this thing up or what, but I really want to see it get off this level already. I might take another add on it, but not down here. I'll either add if we begin to get up above this 346 level and hold, or I'll add if we maybe get back down here to the 200-day moving average and hold it. Either way, this is something that I'm going to hold for a few weeks to a few months. All right. Now that's Facebook. All right. What else do we have? Tesla. Tesla is a beast. Tesla is a beast. I honestly thought, look, I fully expected this kind of move out of Tesla. However, I did not expect it here. I expected Tesla to get down here and fill this gap and then give us that kind of bounce off of that 50-day moving average and that old $900 zone, because that was the money shot. That would have been a beautiful no-brainer long. You have this previous all-time high here. All right, you have it here. And then you would have had that 50-day moving average. Look at this, as we talk about Tesla, it moves a bunch of points. So I really wanted that. That's not happening. That's not happening, at least not anytime soon. This Tesla is just on another planet. Almost literally. It bounced off of this $1,000 zone and just went. And to think that I made the bulk of my money on Monday on that red day with puts. Crazy. That's just insane. As far as what to watch on Tesla today, I think you have to watch that 1090 area, 1100, 1090 area. I think you have to watch that zone. If that holds support again, and it can get through those 1120s, we should see 1150. It's crazy. It's crazy. Tesla's insane. So I'll put that one on the watch list. Tesla watching for the 1090 area to hold support on pullbacks. Could have room towards the 1150 zone if it breaks through 1120 area. So that's what I'll be watching on Tesla. That thing's on another planet. Like, it cares nothing about anything else that happens. Elon selling billions, it doesn't matter. It's just wild. It's wild. Frozzy, welcome to the Discord. Frozen 2002, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on here. Glad to have you guys on there. Looking forward to trading with you. So guys, those of you who've just tuned in, free Discord link here in chat. I'll drop that one off for you. There you go. All right, so we got Tesla on there. SEV. SEV, guys. Okay, so this one sold off some here. Okay, so this one sold off some here in pre-market now, but it's still gapping up. It's still gapping up. So I'd say obviously the level to watch is going to be yesterday's high zone, which here in pre-market right now has been a level of support. Okay, yesterday's high is 38.74. So basically 39 to 40 bucks would be the support zone to watch. And right now here in pre-market, look at this. You know, these TC 2000 charts show you the pre-market candle here as if it were like just a regular daily candle. So you can see clear as day that we've held support right at yesterday's high. As a matter of fact, look at this crosshair here on my daily. I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it here on this day's high and watch what happens over here on the pre-market chart. Boom. Almost to the penny. It found support there. So that is definitely going to be the area to watch on SEV. Okay, so SEV watching for yesterday's high, the $39 area for potential support. New IPO EV name. So no past chart to go off of for levels. Keeping a close eye on volume as it goes higher. Remember, if it goes higher and higher and higher and volume slows down, that's a sign of a potential slowdown and reversal of the stock because it's getting tired. It doesn't mean I'm going to jump in there and try to get puts. I don't even think it has options available yet, or try to short the stock. It just means that I'll be quicker on those take profits. Okay. So it just means that. All right, SEV. So we got that one down. We got RIVN, RAAS, Tesla, SEV on the watch list, Crdf, Roblox on the back burner list. Now, what else do we have out here? This looks like a buyout. Macy's. Did Macy's report earnings? Probably, right? Guys, to think Macy's was at $4, 4 and change, you know, last year, that's crazy. Did we do Nvidia? No, we have not. Nvidia came out with earnings and of course beat them. Okay, so we got the jobs numbers in. So another 268,000 individuals filed for new unemployment claims last week. New weekly jobless claims came in slightly higher than expected, but still eked out a new pandemic era low. So there you go. 268,000 individuals filed for new unemployment claims last week. I don't think that's going to be neither here nor there for the SPY today. So Nvidia, let's check on that one here real quick. Guys, we got 22 viewers on here. Thank you very much for joining. Do me a quick favor. We got 19 likes. We should have 22 likes. Help me out real quick and smash that like button. It goes a long way with the channel. Nvidia reports earnings. See here. Okay, so boom, Q3. Trying to find the numbers. Let's go numbers. Oh, my computer, not my computer. This website here is just not wanting to load. There we go. Okay, so revenue 7.1 billion versus 6.81 billion expected. Earnings per share 1.17 versus 1.11 expected. Gaming revenue 3.22 billion versus 3.18 billion expected. Data center revenue 2.94 billion versus 2.69 billion. So they basically went over everyone's expectations on every single thing. The company stock is up more than 3% following the report. Okay, so we know Nvidia had made this real nice run. I remember trading it one of these days back here. I don't remember exactly which one. But we know Nvidia made this really nice run, and then it pulled back. And we started to hold underneath this 314 zone. We couldn't quite break through it. Okay, but it was a bit of a double top here in November. November, was that? Yeah, it should be November. What's the date of this? November 4th and November 5th. Okay, that was a double top area at 314. So I'm going to be watching that 314 area here for support today. See if we can hold it. See if we can break through that level and hold it. We're above it, but we could easily get back down underneath it because, well, it's just a 2-point range right now. So Nvidia, I will definitely be having this one on watch. Nvidia beats earnings, watching for 314 area to hold support. And then that could give us room towards 323 area. Okay, which is going to be the high of this candle on that day. So watching 314 for support, could have room towards 323 area. Very simple on Nvidia there. So that would be one of the take profits there for me on Nvidia if I were in it, if I get in it today at any point in time. So I'm definitely going to keep Nvidia on watch here. I think it will have a lot of hype coming out of the gates here today. All right, guys, any tickers you want me to look over? We'll give it a couple minutes here, see if the scanners pick up anything else. Do you guys have any tickers or any questions? I'll be happy to answer that or bring up the charts for you. All right, I'll let the scanners work a couple minutes here and then we'll take a look and see if there's anything else that we need to put on the list. Our list is pretty good. It's way better than yesterday's list, in my opinion. Yesterday, I ended up trading something that wasn't even on the list. It was just like a back of mind ticker. It was Rivian, and we caught those puts on it. Banger. That was a great trade. All right. So SEV we already got. Macy's. Man, Macy's been on a tear. Macy's hasn't been up here at this level since 2018. That's wild. Like I'm not gonna trade Macy's. I don't think so. We can map out some levels here if you want. You got this $35 zone, could be resistance. I mean, should be honestly resistance. We're finding resistance here in pre-market. It is previously a level of support. Here, like way back. What year is this? Like 2018, 2017, 2018. So previous level of support and resistance back here on Macy's. And, where are we finding resistance right now? Right there. Like basically to the penny. Look at that. Okay. So that'll be the level to watch there for potential resistance. If it breaks through that level and begins to hold it as support, then you got room. You know, you got room to 40. So you can keep that one on watch. Nvidia we already got. OLO. This is no volume, 32 shares traded. Urban, 2.3 thousand shares traded. There's nothing there. Give me 1 second here, guys. Gotta get over here to the Discord. All right, there we go. Okay, guys. So yeah, nothing there that I see. All right, so not a whole lot else. I think we've gotten most of them. I think we've gotten most of what we needed to see so far, at least based off of these scans. CALA just selling off. LH, there's no volume on this. No volume on this. Is literally 30 shares traded on TMST. Yeah, I think we got the best watch list around right now. Rivian, Nvidia, RAAS, Tesla, SEV, SRDF, and Roblox. I don't think we're missing anything. If you got something, please throw it up there in chat, and I'll definitely go over it. And maybe maybe it'll make it on the watch list as well. So definitely, do that. Otherwise, we got 15 minutes left here. We'll see if something else hits the scan or not. A little Cuban coffee. Cheers. Oh, it's hot. Like super hot. Scorching hot. Yeah, guys. So CEI. I will go over CEI. CEI has a lot of bag holders, so you got to be really careful with this one. I think Pops gets sold into for a while because you have a lot of bag holders in this thing. You have a lot of people who chase this stock up here in the highs like that, and then they got dumped on. Right now, what it's had good for it, it's the same thing I said 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago, we went over it here on the live stream, and I said, watch for this $1 area to hold support. You could get a bounce off that level. Why? Well, you have the 100-day moving average, you have the 200-day moving average, and you have the $1 thing, zone. It's a psychological level. Not to mention, obviously, on the chart, you'll see that that $1 area was important. Previously resistance in here. You scroll back, it was an area of support. So definitely, it was something to keep on watch for that bounce. As far as like right now, okay, Jesse, what would you do with CEI right now? I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it for a day trade, and I wouldn't touch it for a swing trade either. I think if one was just going to try to trade this for a bounce off of the $1 zone, that already happened. And now you're right in front of the face. Excuse me, guys. You're right in front of the face of that 50-day moving average, which can be an area of resistance, right? That's a major moving average. So unless it breaks up and over it, I think we might see it come back down here towards the 120 zone. If somebody was stuck in it and it was something that I was in and I was stuck in it, which I'll never be stuck in anything, because if I enter a trade, there's a difference between an investment and a trade. If I enter a trade, I have a stop loss. And, you know, I mean, the stop loss was hit a long time ago on this thing. But if one was stuck in this, I'd say, in my opinion, the dollar mark is the line in the sand. Because if it gets back under $1, I think it gets crushed and it goes back down to 75 cents. You know, if it can break the 50-day moving average and hold it, you might get a shot at $2. It's possible, you know, but it needs to break and hold that 50-day moving average. My pleasure, immaculate defection. My pleasure. We got, guys, 10 minutes to 9. At 9 a.m. I head on over to the Discord. The Discord is free to join right here in the chat. I'll leave a link for you. You can come join us for free in the Discord. So here you go. And remember, I do this stream Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I think I'll eventually include Fridays in there, but I want to wait. You know, I want to grow the stream more, and then we'll add Fridays. And then when we grow the stream more, we'll add Fridays, and we're going to start doing some giveaways. So, you know, make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when the streams go live. And share the stream with your friends on social media. Share it on Facebook, Twitter. You know, let people know that we're out here doing this work, because it is work. It's funny to me because oftentimes what you'll see happen is you'll see YouTubers and like these big chat rooms, right? They'll be like, oh, look at me. I made $20,000 in the first 30 minutes of the day, right? Nonsense, right? The trading starts the moment you get on your platform and you open up your charts and your scanners and you start doing all the work that we've been doing here for the last hour. Okay, all that work. Hell, I've been working on some of these in the back of my mind since last night. What is it? Where is it? SEV, Tesla, and Nvidia. I've been watching those charts from my phone from bed since last night. So trading isn't, oh, look at me, I made all this money in 30 minutes and 20 minutes, right? It's hours, but they don't want to talk about that out there because it's not sexy. It doesn't sell subscriptions. Look, I got subscriptions to sell too, but I ain't here to BS nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get the hard truth from this side of the YouTube, right? Maybe that's why YouTube doesn't push me so much. But yeah, guys. So trading, it takes work. It takes work. You got to analyze charts. You got to put screen time in. It isn't just step in here the day, click. Oh, that's it. I'm done for the day. I'm going to go to the beach. That's marketing stuff. That's marketing stuff, you know? So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm watching for today. I think off the bell, I'm going to watch Rivian, see if we have more weakness in this one, which I think we might. And then I'll go after Rivian with puts again today, but I'll be very careful with it, especially if we don't break under 135. You know, if we just sit down here at 135, I'll wait for the 135 level to break. I will definitely wait for that level to break on it. Trozy Les. AMPG. All right. JesseW Marini, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. AMPG. There's no volume on this right now. Let's see if there's a news catalyst on this thing. There hasn't been a news catalyst on this since it reported earnings, so it's not something I'll mess with. Oh yeah, there you go, man. I hope I did your name justice there. It's hard to read Discord names. Have you ever noticed? But yeah, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. So, guys, we got about 7 minutes left here, and I don't see anything new hitting the scans. So what I'll do is just hang out with you guys here. If you have any questions, definitely now's the time. Take advantage. Okay, take advantage. Ask some questions. I don't care. Ask me how to trade a bull flag. I'll answer. Just take advantage that we're on here because how often do you get to hang out like this with some downtime? Oh my god, man, Joseph, that was funny. That was a good one. See, but look, now I can read it, right? Surmarini. Right? Is that right? Tell me if I pronounce it right. Surmarini. Has to be. If not, teach me. I like to learn. Like, seriously, like, there's people who don't like to learn. I like to learn. Man, Cuban coffee is delicious. Oh, see, I got it. All right. Boom. What? Now I feel good. Entering into the day, that's a win already. So I should just roll that into a green trade right out the gates. Guys, I don't trade like the bell rings. And you know how people are out there already like bah, 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 hitting hotkeys? That's not what I do. Like my first trades, as a matter of fact, I'll go over to my alerts here on Discord. You know what? I'm going to show you. I'll just go ahead and show you. I'll bring the Discord into frame here. Where is... There we go. I'll show you. Look, here, all my alerts are here. Like every single trade I've taken since we launched the Discord. And we launched the Discord on October 15th. Okay, and you could see... I'm trying to see if it only gives me the dates. Does it not show me the times? Oh. Okay, well, look, yesterday, my first trade of the day didn't happen until 9:57 a.m. And then my follow-up trade, because I closed that one out, I re-entered the same setup again just a few minutes later at 10:10 a.m. Both nice profitable trades. So, and these trades took a while, they took a while. This one I entered at 10:10 a.m. and I didn't get flat until 10:22. And earlier this week, I had a Tesla trade that was a banger that I entered at 9:44 a.m. and I didn't exit, or 9:50 a.m. and I didn't exit until like 10:40, I want to say 10:40 a.m. So the trades, they're slower, they take time to progress. I don't go try to scalp a few pennies at the bell. I wait for the patterns to start to develop and then I attack them. And typically the patterns, for them to develop, you need to give them at least 10 to 15 minutes after the bell to see a bull flag, a U-shape, a cup and handle, right? To see these things, you need to see a good volume profile. It takes time. So usually my trades don't happen until like 15 to 30 minutes into the day. Yep, I am, Joseph. Oh man, yeah, man, I love it. And my wife makes it like super sweet because I got a sweet tooth. So she makes it super sweet. I love it. It's definitely my favorite. So yeah, guys, I wait. I'm a very patient trader. Unless it's more. There'll be like, I have a friend who'll take 5-6 small trades in the day. I'll take 1 or 2, regular size trades in the day. That's it. Less is more. Like if you take 10 trades and you're right 4 or 5 out of those 10, but your risk to reward ratio is proper and your risk management is proper, you'll be green on the day. And I'm not talking about, oh, you're barely green. No, you'll make money. Okay. Obviously, if you're right 6 to 7 out of 10, you'll make even more. But the point is that if you have 10 trades in the morning, right? That's crazy to me. You're going to be red on a few of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? 12, 13, 14. I think over the last 15 days or so, I've only been red twice. We did this calculation last week on Thursday when we, I think it was Thursday that I was red. And we calculated it really quickly. And over the last 12 days at the time, I had only been red twice. And so that was Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, 15. Over the last 15 days, I've only had 2 red days because accuracy matters. But if you start going out there like a machine gunner, boom, 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 shooting everything, you're bound to see more red, okay? And you're bound to have, maybe slippage, some emotional trades. less is more. You sit here calmly and you look for your patterns and you wait for A or B plus setups, and that's it. You don't take, if the day is slow, be careful, because on slow days, you could have C setups fool you, make it look like a B or an A setup, because everything else looks like trash. But it's still a C setup and it'll act like one. So be very, very careful on slow days. I don't think today's gonna be slow on the mid cap and large cap sector. I think it'll be slow on the small caps. You might have one make a move. So I'm probably gonna stay away from small caps, even though I still have them on the watch list. All right. So just a heads up on that. A little tip here to end the morning stream. Okay. All right. Oh, I think the dog is outside barking in front of the house where he should be in the backyard. So my wife is just on the other side of that wall. Let's see if she picks up the phone. This is all happening for real. The dog is literally outside my window. The dog is in the front yard barking. The things that happen in lives. Oh my God, man, I tell you. I tell you, and I know what happened. That sucker was in the backyard. There's some crazy chickens that are all over the neighborhood because I don't know who they belong to, but they just roam the neighborhood, and I know he chased them. So he's out front now. I'm sorry we had to pause the stock talk to talk about this crazy dog. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure having you here this morning. Thank you very much for smashing the like button. All right. I hope that this helped. You saw how I analyze the charts. I do this every Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And now we have built up a nice watch list. Rivian, Nvidia, RAAS, Tesla, SEV, 5 stocks on the watch list. I like most of these. Backburner, small cap Crdf, and Roblox. So we have 7 stocks to watch this morning. That's a lot. When it gets like that, it can be very overwhelming and when it's very easy to make mistakes. So make sure that you hone in on the ones you really, really like. Focus on those, nail them. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, join the free Discord if you're not in. Link here in chat. That's where I'll be at here in a couple more minutes. Thank you guys very much, and I'll catch you Monday because tomorrow is Friday. So I'll see you all Monday morning, 8 a.m. Have a great day. And